One country will no longer foot the bill for unvaccinated patients. Singapore says anyone who is unvaccinated by choice will not get free COVID treatment. Right now, the government is paying for treatment for any resident who is sick with COVID. 85% of eligible people in Singapore are fully vaccinated. The governor says people who don't want to be vaccinated make up the bulk of new cases and hospitalizations.
Ooh, Singapore isn't messing around. In America, if you say you don't want the vaccine, the government is like, please take the vaccine, please, we'll give you money. Singapore's like, okay, it's gonna be like that. Oh, well, you best bring your checkbook to the hospital then, because those ventilators are by the hour, bitch. They really don't mess around in Singapore, man. Don't forget, this is the same country that'll cane your ass just for littering. They're like the parents down the block that actually do the shit that you threaten your kids with. You're just like, don't make me count to 3. Then you look out the window and Singapore is stuffing their kid into a cannon. I told you the toilet roll goes over, not under! And look, I understand the argument here. Why shouldn't you have to pay for your preventable health problems? I mean, would it be fair for you to pay the same rates as the guys from Jackass? Most people don't have to be treated for being rolled down a mountain in a porta potty. It's not fair. But at the same time, though, it is a slippery slope, because using that logic, should alcoholics pay for their own liver transplants? Should overweight people pay for their heart medication? Should New York Jets fans have to pay for their own antidepressants? Where do you draw the line? It's a sticky situation.
Yeah, but in Singapore, Trevor, I don't think people realize Singapore is saying that if you don't take the COVID vaccine, you have to pay for your COVID treatment, which is a huge deal in Singapore, because Singapore essentially has universal health care. So for them to come out and say, you are going to pay for your own stuff, if you don't take the COVID vaccine, we're going to treat you like an American. That's huge.
That's a punishment in Singapore?
In Singapore, being treated like an American in the healthcare system is the biggest punishment you could give someone.
Damn.
So you're going to have to worry about your co-pays, you're going to have to look at your disbursements, you have to call Blue Cross, Blue Shield, you have to find someone in network. In Singapore, the healthcare system just works. Like, we never, I can't explain this in 5 seconds, so no one's gonna care, but essentially it takes like free market principles and socialist principles and combines them together. All they care about is efficiency in Singapore. They don't politicize solutions, which is why it's so weird in America, where everything, I've never even heard the word socialism until I got here. I mean, we just care about inputs versus outputs. You know what I mean?
I mean, I hear you. I was in Singapore, and that explains a lot of like everything there.
Yeah.
It's just extremely efficient.
Yeah.
What is the best thing, and then they just do it.
Yeah. We don't care about labeling stuff. We're not about labels. Just go for it.
But then that's weird, because like you've spent a lot of time living in Singapore, and you label me all the time.
Yeah, but well, in America. That's why I came here for, to label things and people.
Oh. So in Singapore, you'd be nicer to me.
Oh, 100%, yeah. We couldn't even do this show in Singapore. We'd be arrested immediately. Singapore, you'll live forever, but you'll have way less fun.
Okay.
This is The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.